What's up, New York? This is so cool. I have had the great pleasure of hosting 5 Hall H panels at San Diego Comic-Con, but this is the first time I've ever been to New York Comic-Con. This is my hometown. I'm so excited to be here. And I'm doubly excited to be here to introduce you all to The Great Wall, which is an epic film directed by a master filmmaker, Zhang Yimou. And this is a movie that is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen when it comes out next February 17th. And what else is really cool about it is that it features a spectacular international cast, several of whom are here with us today. So I'm going to bring them out one at a time. I'm going to start off with someone that I think you guys know. And when I went and looked through his filmography, I was just blown away to be reminded about Good Will Hunting, Saving Private Ryan, Talented Mr. Ripley, Ocean's 11, 12, and 13, The Departed, Elysium, The Martian, Jason Bourne, and now The Great Wall. Please welcome for the first time in New York Comic-Con, Matt Damon!
Bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad.
Great to see you.
By the way, I hear that all the time, especially when I walk down the street in New York. People are like, Matt Damon.
All right, so
that movie, it keeps going.
couple quick questions for you. It's today's date?
Thank you. It's my birthday, October 8th.
Have you ever had 5,000 people sing you happy birthday before? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matt. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. All right. We're done. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
That's it.
Listen, I've seen some footage of The Great Wall, and it really blew me away. Have you ever done anything that's on this scale before in your career?
No, I mean, well, that's kind of why I wanted to do it. It was unlike anything I'd ever been able to do before. And I'd been following Zhang Yimou for years. I mean, since Raise the Red Lantern, and I saw that, I think, when I was in college. And you know, and then, I mean, Hero, and I mean, there's so many movies that he's made that that blew me away, just kind of visually what he's able to do. And there aren't, you know, there's like a handful of people who can even work on that scale, and nobody who works like him. So when he offered me the job, it was like I'd been waiting for it for a long time.
Are there things that you particularly like about William Guerin, the guy that you played, besides, of course, the long flowing hair?
Yeah, I mean, I love the character. I love the idea. I mean, ultimately, it's a monster movie. I mean, it's, you know, monsters are attacking the Great Wall, and we all defend it. So it's historical fantasy, and I'd never really done that before. But if I was ever going to do something like that on that scale, it would have to be with someone like Zhang Yimou.
So we'll learn about, as we learn about this movie, the creature which is called the Tao Te.
The Tao Te, yeah.
And the Tao Te is well known in Chinese mythology. Was it exciting and fun for you to learn about this as you went about the movie and talked to the director?
Yeah, I mean, I remember the very first meeting I had with him. He kind of unveiled what they were going to look like, and I mean, it just felt very exciting to incorporate Chinese mythology into a big kind of Hollywood, you know, sword and sandal epic. But it's unlike anything that I've ever seen.
And then when I did an interview with Zhang Yimou last week in Los Angeles, he said that it was great to have you on the set because of your writing background. You were able, at opportune moments, to actually suggest interesting lines of dialogue and change a couple things, and he was really grateful. Was that fun for you to do?
I hope so. Maybe if you see the movie and if you guys like it, then I wrote a lot of it. If not so much, then I completely blame Tony Gilroy.
Well, as I mentioned at the beginning, there is an amazing cast from all over the world. So I want to bring one of Matt's co-stars out, and this is a woman who plays the badass Commander Lin Mei, and she's absolutely lovely. Please welcome Jing Tian.
Hello, New York. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dave.
Welcome.
Hi,
It's great
Matt.
to see you.
Happy birthday.
I love it. That was a great moment. It must have been so fun to play such a badass army commander character. What was it like for you?
It was amazing. This character is an incredibly powerful female character, and she's very strong, brave, and determined. As a leader of the army, she shows a lot of wisdom and courage. One of the things that I love the most about the story is the equality between men and women in leadership roles. Nice. The respect that all of these warriors have for one another, regardless of gender, is something that I wish we could see more in film and in real life for that matter. Thank you. And also, historically, society and the army have always been dominated by men. It's very unique to have a female general. So audiences will see this character brings a lot of girl power to the movie. And thank you. Yes, she is such a kick-ass role. So I got to do so many awesome stunts as well. It was pretty cool.
What's a stunt that you remember being particularly challenging that people can look forward to?
I think there are a lot of things people can look forward. And for me, the most important thing is I was able to work with Matt together. I'm a huge fan of yours.
But the girls in this they really are badass. There's a whole crane corps that Johnny Mo decided early on to separate the soldiers by color. And because he works with color so much in all of his films, like you know, when you see this army, it's divided into different colors that he spent a really long time specifically figuring out exactly the right hue for each color. And the women wear blue. They're called the Crane Corps, and it's really incredible what they do. And they dive off of these like parapets. It's like this incredible thing that these women did for us in the movie, and you'll see a little in the trailer, but it's pretty incredible.
Okay, so I have a feeling in this room there's probably one or two fans of Narcos or Game of Thrones. Well, then you'll recognize the next cast member we're going to bring out. Please welcome Pedro Pascal. What's up?
What's up?
So
I didn't know we'd be doing individual interviews.
I know.
Scary.
It's all a group
sit
thing.
Sit out here and shut up.
Yeah, this is your moment. I've read that your two characters, Pedro, your character and Matt's character, are described as partners in crime. How would you describe the relationship between the two characters?
Barbarian lovers.
Yeah.
I'd see it.
It's an ancient love story between two mercenary men. We're partners in crime. Yeah, we look after each other. I'm definitely one to look after myself, and I would say that that's why I stick with William, because it's the best way to survive. His character's name is William, by the way. Yeah. Have we covered that?
Yes, but that's okay. We can.
They're like, who's
recap.
William? Chile!
Yeah, there you go.
Santiago!
And my understanding, Pedro, is that you are basically a Zhang Yimou super fan.
I am.
And that you worked overtime to get this part.
My family is actually here. My sister can contest to this. She's somewhere in the audience. Yeah, I am a super fan and a super nerd. I got into Chinese cinema when I was a kid, and I walked by myself to the one sort of art house movie theater in our neighborhood in Orange County, California, to see The Story of Guizhou. That's how cool I was. I had lots of friends. But yeah, I was super into him, and I continued to study him as a filmmaker throughout the '90s, and then Hero came and blew all of our minds.
What's the story I've heard about someone? Either you wrote him a note, or he wrote you a note, and it's framed or something.
I wrote him an email. Just going crazy at the thought of being in a film with him. And I just wrote him an email, and I told him exactly what I'm saying now, how much I loved his work, what an honor it is, what a dream, et cetera, et cetera. And I kissed his ass, basically, in an email. And I meant every word. And then I got to China, and he had given me this beautiful, I wish I had a picture of it, this beautiful handwritten letter in Chinese characters that I have framed in my bedroom.
Matt, do you have one framed in your bedroom?
I actually do.
Wow, okay, nice. So listen, Matt, you're a big deal. You got a ton of fans.
Right.
You got a ton of fans here. But the case could be made that you are not the biggest star in the cast of The Great Wall.
I'm not even close. I'm not even close.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the next cast member, a little young man who's about to come out?
What can I say? I mean, come on.
All right, well, making his film debut in The Great Wall, please welcome Wang Junkai.
Hello everyone. My name is Wang Junkai. You want to meet Karry. Thanks for coming.
Welcome to New York.
Thank you.
This is your first time here.
Yes.
What are your first impressions of this city?
这是一个繁华的都市。
It's a very beautiful city, wonderful city.
Yeah.
What have you done so far?
就在酒店里面待着。
I stayed in the hotel the whole time.
What are you hoping to do if you can leave the hotel?
Maybe watch TV, watch the movie.
可能去看个电影 watch a movie, yes.
Yeah.
I think they all want to know at what time and
Maybe-
what
maybe
film you will be seeing. Right,
Yes.
the theater, right. Yes, okay, great. Karry, I want to know, this is your first film. You've done television, you've done music. What did this project allow you to do that you've never been able to do before?
就是对于相当于跟一个国际上的团队，感觉是非常高大上的一件事情。
Working on an international blockbuster is extravagant. It's awesome.
对，就是让我学到很多，就是
I learned a lot.
对，比如说对一个事情的认真的态度，这些
Yeah.
是让我学习到很多。
I can really concentrate a lot and learn so much from everybody.
What would you say is your favorite thing about your character in the film?
我觉得我自己人物就是一个，因为他是一个小皇帝，所以呢，
Because he's a young emperor.
对，他是内心表现得很怕，但是外表又很沉着冷静的一个人。
Even though he's terrified on the inside and the outside, he's super strong.
是的。
Does he boss everybody else around?
他们有可不可以管
见过一面。
Yeah, yes I do.
I can't wait. Well, listen, we've heard this cast talk about how much they idolize Zhang Yimou. I'm sure there are many people here who love Zhang Yimou as well. Before we bring him out, let's take a look at a quick highlight reel of some of his incredible work. Zhang Yimou. What is it like to see this many members of your cast in one place at the same time?
拍这部电影非常棒，
Making this movie is
马
awesome.
格达蒙、景条配着
Being
了
able to
王
work
俊
with
凯，
Matt, Tian,
跟
Pedro,
这些
and
非常好的
Junkai.
演员在一起合作，
With
真的
so
是
many
非
great
常棒
actors, it was
还
such
有
an
我们的
honor.
团队，我们的团队1000多人都是非常棒的。
And working with the crew, 1,000 people, this is so awesome.
另外说一下，我们的翻译就差不多快100人了。
And also, we have over 100 translators on this film.
I can't. So how much longer does it take to make a film, your first film in English, given the fact that so many translators were there?
实际上我拍这个电影从一开始接这个剧本到现在也差不多快3年了。
From when I first started to now, it's about 3 years. Took 3 years.
实际上还是很长的时间，
It's
因
a
为
very long time.
虽然我们有非常好的翻译，
Even though we have good translators.
但是我很遗憾，我不能说英文，所以不能对马格达蒙说生日快乐。
I regret that I didn't speak English. I can't say happy birthday to Matt Damon.
You can do it in your language.
对，我给 Pedro 写过一个毛笔字的信。
Yeah, I remember writing that letter for Pedro, so he could maybe write a happy birthday.
There you go.
还有一个，这个电影实际上我们是拍给全世界人看的一
Yeah,
个
this
一个
movie
大
is
的
made
电
for the
影，
world audience.
所以中国和美国的所有的创造人员都非常用心。我们很希望把这部电影拍好，
We have people
让大
working
家喜
from all
欢
over。the world and from United States and from China, and we worked really hard to present this movie to you guys.
谢谢。
Is there something that you wanted to do with this film, maybe technologically or otherwise, for the first time that you had never done before?
首先，真正的长城是不能拍的，
First
所以
of
我
all,
们
we
要搭
can't
建
shoot in
长
the real
城。
wall.
我们在青岛搭建
So we
了
made
3段长
A
城
great wall in Qingdao. We made 3 walls
，200米的
actually.
一个，可 可能20多米高的一个长
One's
城，
about 20
还
meters
有
tall.
10米高左右
One
的
about 10
一个
meters
中等
tall.
的，还有1米高左
And then
右。
one is 1 meter tall.
为了方便拍摄，搭了3段长城。
So to facilitate filming, we made 3
实际上，
walls.
整个拍摄还是很艰苦的，所有的工作人员和演员都要付出很多努力。
There's a lot of hard work making this movie. A lot of the crew and cast had to put out a lot to make this happen.
其实最有意思的可能还是怪兽，
The most interesting is actually the monster.
所以所有的人要跟怪兽作战，
Everybody has interaction with that monster.
而且你想在长城上打怪兽，一
And
定
fighting
是
monster on the Great
非常好
Wall,
看的，
it's going to be spectacular.
从来没有看过的。
You never see that before.
In this country right now, the concept of building a large wall to keep out an unwanted element is something that's very timely. What has it been like for you to see these parallels over the last year?
That's a different movie.
I gotta just say, I just got a text from my dad that you just reminded me I should probably read. It said, "Happy birthday, my boy. My birthday present to you is letting you know that in exactly 1 month we can kiss Trump goodbye." He said, "Now that's not a bad birthday present. I doubt you'll get a better one. Love you, Dad."
I thought.
Let's leave our walls to the movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Although if he did get elected, we got to worry that Mexico might actually put up a wall to keep him out.
Well, listen. My understanding, Matt, is that you have brought this amazing audience. And by the way, you guys are an amazing audience. I love you. That you've brought a little something special for them.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see a trailer for the movie, it's never been seen anywhere before, so we were hoping to show it to you guys.
Okay. This is the brand new trailer for The Great Wall. Check it out. My last question. You each have one word to describe the experience of making this movie.
Incredible.
Tian, one word.
Amazing.
Can we put bad and ass together? Badass.
Fight.
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 喘不过气。
You can't catch your breath.
Oh, I love it. Well, clearly you can't. I want to thank this entire panel for being here. Matt Damon, Jing Tian, Pedro Pascal, Wang Junkai, and Zhang Yimou. Thank you so much. New York Comic Con, you're incredible. Bye, everybody.